Kia ora everyone, Bianca here for Media Makeup. So I went to Fashion Festival in April to MC and I had some eyelash extensions done. It's what they call the big Kim Kardashian eyelashes, and I loved them. However, when they came out, they also took some of my natural lashes with them, and I love to be as natural as possible, so I thought I'm going to start giving the eyelash extensions a miss unless it's a special occasion, perhaps a wedding or a birthday or New Year's or a photo shoot. So I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to get my eyelashes to grow back? So while I was at the New Zealand Beauty Expo, I stumbled across a product called Revitalash. And what I found out about this product is it is a conditioning product which will help grow my lashes back. It was discovered by a gentleman whose wife had cancer, and he wanted to help her grow her lashes back after she had her chemotherapy. So he invented this product so that it would stimulate the conditioning of the eyelashes so they'd grow back quicker. So I've already just put some of their Revitalash Mascara on this side just so that you could have a look, and I use the eyelash curlers, but on this side there's nothing, and you can see where there were a few little holes there, but they now seem to have grown back, and they're actually a lot longer than they used to be. I've been putting the product on the top and the bottom. Now this product is, I don't even know how to pronounce this properly, ophthalmologist reviewed, dermatologist reviewed. It's clinically tested, hypoallergenic and non-irritating, and a portion of the proceeds benefit breast cancer research. So, you know, can't get much better than that. So this is the Revitalash conditioning product, and it's like a little liquid eyeliner pen, and it is really fine, and there's the conditioning product on it. So all I've been doing is popping the product on across the lashes as close to the lash line as possible, and I'm not sure if you meant to do it, but I thought I would also pop it on the bottom lashes because I really want them to be quite big as well, especially in the corners here where they seem to be a little bit more sparse and not as thick. Now, they sent me a primer, and they sent me a Volumising mascara, and we all love Volumising mascaras. And we're going to also need a mascara wand, and we need our trusty eyelash curlers. Now, our eyelash curlers shouldn't cost us more than $7 in the chemist. I think at some of the cheaper $2 shops you can get them for around $2. I did used to have a heated pair, but stick to the true, tried and tested. So these eyelash curlers have a little rubber in between, and sometimes they need replacing. They're worth about 10 cents if they're made in China. And we pop the eyelash curler on the top of our eyelid, and our eyelashes are actually poking in between the metal, and what we want to do is just squeeze it gently as close to the root as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some people also like to just go up halfway and go, I like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then to the ends 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And already you can see we have a nice wave in our eyelashes. No need for false eyelashes here. Now, when we open up the product, we just want to get the product off the end. If there is an excess of product on the brush, just wipe it off, okay? So when we apply, we are applying from the roots to the ends. This is blue, so we can actually see where the product is going. Try not to get it all over yourself, and just wiggle it up. On this side I only did a couple of coats of mascara. This one, because I've got quite thick wavy hair, so I don't need to volumize my lashes, but for those of you with finer hair, maybe redheads, maybe blondes, also brunettes, if they are finer, we are going to pop quite a bit of product on, and especially on those ends there, okay, where they're a lot finer. And let's just tilt the head down a little bit. I find that's easier when you're applying mascara. I tilt my head down and wiggle it through. Go from the roots to the ends. And at this stage, don't worry about whether the eyelashes are sticking together or not. Pop it back on straight away. Do not go like that with your mascara, because that action you'll pull the mascara out and push air back in, and that's what dries your mascara out. Get our mascara wand and go underneath. Okay, so I'm just going underneath the hair and pulling it through. And we can do the same for the top lashes. Just get a little bit of separation there, and we're going to let them dry because we still have to apply the volumizing mascara. So you can see if you're getting photographs done or filming or going out for the evening with an eyelash curler, you don't actually need false lashes. I find false eyelashes a little bit annoying. I find you've got to be careful with the glue that is being applied. It can cause all sorts of issues with your eyes. So always test it on your skin first. I always go into the bathroom and see some poor young lady, oh, has anyone got any eyelash glue, trying to put their false lashes back on, or they haven't been put on properly, or they'll just end up all over your face and people will think that you've got like a caterpillar on your face. So hopefully that's dried by now. Let's get our volumizing mascara, pull it out. So you can see there that there's quite a bit of product left on the end. So I just want to wipe it off. And starting from the roots, let's work our way up. So the point of putting a primer on first is to coat the hair shaft, and then when we put the actual mascara on, we're applying another layer, so it gives the illusion of longer, thicker eyelashes. Okay, we're just wiggling that through. It's pretty crazy actually. That's huge. Because I don't want it to dry, I'm going to separate them now, because once it's dried, they are a lot harder to separate. And if you're doing a photographic shoot, you want everything to look pretty perfect. Like a beauty editorial shoot, because the camera picks up everything. And even working on film and television these days with the HD cameras, they tend to pick up everything as well. So what do we think? That does look a bit thicker to me than that one. That's just got the volumizing on. That's got the primer and the volumizing. So let's just get some more product and do the bottom lashes, which also has the primer on. And I want to make sure that I get the ends. So I'm just putting a double dose of product on the very ends and in the interior and the exterior of the lashes. And I'm going underneath, and I'm just going to separate them from underneath and then push them back down. Now you've got to be careful when you're applying mascara for photo shoots, because sometimes it can create a little bit of a shadow underneath, and you don't want that. If you want everything going upwards, lay off the mascara on the bottom and just do the top. Okay, it's not bad. I'm just thinking that we could do with a little bit more in these corner ones. If there's anywhere they're looking a little bit thin, just put a little bit more product on. I don't know who made up the rule of, oh, you know, just a couple of coats. It certainly wasn't the people who created the mascara. But less is always best. But you know yourself the way that you want your lashes to look. Okay. So that one there could do with a bit of separation. I may have left it a little bit too late. Oh no, there we go. There, nice and separated. So, on conclusion, I would say that I actually like that primer, and even though I have really thick lashes, I'd definitely go with the primer for a night out. So that's it. That's Revitalash. I'm pretty much sold on it simply because it's saving me money on eyelash extensions and they're natural. So I'm really happy with that. So let's try and get a competition going, or I'll try and get a discount for you guys. Have a look on my website for it. This is Bianca Fallon for Medium Makeup. Ka kite anō.